Hello everybody, HectiX here, and welcome back to Kaido Racer 2. Now, in the last episode we took care of the starting sponsors, the starting daytime events, minus the medals, and we took care of a few of the rivals at night. So, in this episode, I'm hoping to get both of those beginning medals done. I did take the liberty of going through my email and tuning the Mazda 3 a little bit. I didn't do any money grinding, so I just added a clutch and 2 engine upgrades, and that's it. So we're going to see if we can take care of these starting medals. So we'll start with the Hakone Drift event. Well, I'm pretty certain I can get the drift points. It's a matter of getting the time. That's the problem. Early medals already, so let's give it a shot. Now hopefully the clutch actually helps. It would be nice. So 18,000 points, front wheel drive, really gotta rip that. There we go. Can I do the whole run without tapping a wall? That would be great. Don't have high hopes for that. Knowing how bad I am at drifting, well, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Well, we almost have the point requirement. Provided I don't mess up this corner, I should be fine. Yeah. Okay, so now it's a matter of just run to the end. Any drift points I get after this is pure bonus. Oop, probably didn't need to shift up there. Shit. Well, I already messed up. Hopefully I'm still good to clear that time. Now, it's been probably about, what, a week since I ended up doing part 1. So yeah, I've been playing quite a bit of Rainbow Six Siege with my brother and a couple of friends, as well as I've been playing Underground 2 quite a bit. So yeah, hopefully my driving isn't too bad. Because I usually do an episode and then it's like a week and a half till I play this game again for another episode. I'm trying not to do that as much as I can, but yeah, that doesn't seem to work too well. Brake. I believe we're good because it's around this corner of the goal, correct? Yes, indeed. There we go. First medal. And 2 extra points. So we got the Perilous medal. I'm surprised it's not number 1, considering it's the first medal that you can actually get. Because I don't believe you can get any of the other, like, the ones at nighttime yet. So I'm surprised they have that one listed as number 5, but oh well. Let's go take care of the Hiroshima Hill Climb medal, because I do believe it's a hill climb event, or time attack hill climb, right? What is a time attack? Yeah, I don't think it would be downhill. That wouldn't be. Yeah, that's it. So I was gonna say downhill would be a bit too easy, I think. The challenge with this one is having it be in a hill climb. Considering cars you get this early in the game are not the most powerful. Especially the NA vehicles. Now in terms of the Mazda 3 here, still doing good. I don't have any real complaints about the car. It might be a bit more, it might have a bit more understeer than the previous game did. Because in that one, this thing did not really understeer, it was actually very sharp on turning. This one's not too bad, but you can definitely tell it's changed. I should be able to beat that time, but you can definitely tell just how sluggish going up this hill climb is with less than 200 horsepower. And then a front-wheel drive car at that. The crawl is real. Then again, I think a few of the Hondas, like the NSX, S2000, are the higher tier NA cars, if I'm not mistaken. Oop, there's the understeer. Considering I would say, EK9, DC2, mid-tier? But then again, you can tune those to be quite powerful, but I don't know. I would say those would be the mid-tier range. Now the Mirage, I don't know where that would place. I'm guessing low tier. Even the most of the Toyotas, I would say low tier as well. I want to say the AE111 would be higher up, but I don't know. Also, it doesn't look like I need to get it either, considering, well, I have my front-wheel drive car for the time being. So, don't need to go out and buy that anytime soon. Heck, I probably could have started with the AE111, I think, if I really wanted to. I can't remember if you have it unlocked at the beginning of the game. But there we go. That's 2 medals done. The side test medal? I probably butchered the heck out of that. I have no idea how to say it, so there we go. Medal number 2. Don't have to do any more daytime events. However, I do want to quickly... Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Can't check that because we don't have the track for it yet. So, we have a little bit of money. I don't know if I can buy anything. Quickly check here. Because I know I can't afford anything there. How much was the cooling module? 175? 152. That would give me a whole extra 1 horsepower. Because yeah, totally need it. Still don't have brakes, rims, not going to worry about. Okay, so I can't do anything else. That was a waste of time. So let's move on to nighttime. And thankfully it's not raining. I would hate to have rain already. It's like, great, I don't even have rain tires yet and you're already giving me rain. Mind you, I should sit down and buy those rain tires at some point when I get money again. Because those are going to prove very useful. Melon gripper. Now we get to see the slight unfortunate side to this game, considering both Hiroshima and Hakone here do it, and I do believe Haruna does as well. I believe I ran into a few in Haruna that did it, but the team leaders, they just give up. They don't bother to be quick unless you're behind them. So, well, there's the understeer. But if I'm behind them, they'll obviously keep going at a decent pace. As soon as they get past, they just outright give up. So, yeah, I don't really call that a win. And there's no way to turn it off, so kinda have to suck it up and bear with it. So, oh well. Considering I do believe in the previous game, or it's the no, sorry, not the previous. It's the original drift. Melon gripper here can be kind of a pain because you'll get the English. You'll get to the last corner, which is a hairpin for the track that they give you, and he will dive bomb you. So yeah, it's not exactly very fun racing him in the first game. And now they just give up. Oop, wrong button. Yeah, save. Trying to remember which is my look back button, but yeah, he's just outright giving up. You can also look at the mini-map. That should be enough of a giveaway as well. You can basically cruise and still win, so... Oh, well, that's a darn shame. So what do we got next? High Gambler, and I take it that, yeah, FR benchmark. I don't want to risk it just yet. Not just yet. I will race him eventually, but I'd rather not race him yet until I get the last engine upgrade and I turn this thing into a turbo. Then I'll race him. Because now I don't need to worry about being NA, considering both the NA trophy medals are done. I don't believe there are anymore. And we have a midget. Oh joy. Now this guy can stick to you like glue. Because I do believe every time I've raced him, I have not beat him without getting to the goal. So this will be interesting if I do. So hopefully, we can actually beat him without having to go to the goal. Now, I do believe the next upgrades are going to be brakes and the rain tires. I don't really need any. I don't need the transmission just yet. And the last engine part would be great, but it's not really super necessary just yet either. Considering I'm pulling 198 horsepower, so yeah, I don't think I really need the extra power right now. That is until I get to FR benchmark. Yeah, still sticking to me like glue, not surprised. Oh, understeer. So I haven't really been messing up. Probably taking the corners a bit too slow, but that's just mainly due because the understeer of this car. But even then, as you can see, he's right behind me. Although transmission could be useful, getting those shorter gear ratios. Okay, so he's definitely faster in the corners than I am, but get to a straightaway and I will just leave him behind. Oh god. Yeah, he's definitely better in the corners than me. Dear lord. Now, I have not edited and rendered the original part, or the first part, so I don't know exactly, I don't know how the quality is going to turn out afterwards. So here's to hoping it's still good. I'll probably sit down and render that tonight, considering it's about time I put a video up again, so, and get this started all over again. This game should have been finished by now, to be honest with you. Well, most of it. And there's the goal. So I think that's been our longest race, which doesn't surprise me. You wouldn't think it, but yeah, part of me thinks he's got quite a bit of rubber banding just so he can stay with you. But whether or not I'm wrong, no idea. So we have them, and I think that's a gazelle? Yeah, that is a gazelle. I will also have to probably do some category races off screen when I go to do the money grinding, just to get my sea level up. Because when we get to Rocco, Akagi, and Haruna, I do believe to do the FF medals you need to be level 4. I do believe. could be wrong. And then the FR attacker that goes to Urarako, and I do believe the same can be said for Kagi, I could be wrong, but that requires like sea level 8 or 9. So yeah, it's a bit of a jump, considering the events give you like 2 points. So to get to sea level 8 and 9 can take quite a long time, and that's a lot of grinding to do. So when those events finally roll around for the first time, more than likely we're not going to be able to do them, because I won't have the sea level unless I sit down for quite a good amount of time and actually get it, because it's just slow and agonizing. But anyway, we got one more team here, and then we can move back to daytime and see what we get. Considering I don't believe I can get any parts. Well, I think I can buy the brakes now. Either it's the brakes I can buy, or it's the cooling module I can buy for, what was it, 150,000? I think the brakes were 175. I think. So I know the part A for the engine is 220,000 for level 1 there, so yeah, definitely can't buy that just yet. I'm surprised this AW11 is doing pretty good, actually. It's keeping up relatively well. Also, I'm surprised that doing the downhill here with stock brakes is actually working. I figured I would cook the hell out of the brakes. But that doesn't seem to be the case right now, thankfully. And I do believe the team leader here is driving an AE92. I do believe that's what that is. And obviously he's going to give up like the previous team leader. Or like Melon Gripper, I should say. So yeah, you can probably just sit here, stick it in second, and just cruise. Not that I would be doing 70 kilometers an hour down this hill, considering that's... yeah, that's a bit excessive. More like 40, 50. But anyway, that's nighttime done for now. And there's probably people shouting at me saying, you can race FR Benchmark, you can beat him, but I'd rather not take the chance just yet. I like to keep my win combo going as long as I can, preferably. So, 160,000, I don't know if I can buy the rain tires with that. Butt tires. 65k each? Yeah, I can buy that. Yeah, so I'll equip them. I'll have to change the tires back after. There we go. Just in case. That's all I'm getting it for. Anyway, back to nighttime. And don't need them tonight. Perfect. So, back to Hakone, and quick tire change, front and rear to racing level 2. So, 4 rivals. 2 normals, 2 high gamblers. One of them's got to be FR Benchmark, yep. Who's the other one? Ah, the Storia. This will be a fun one. I'll give it a shot. I'm expecting him to be quite quick, considering that's a 4-wheel drive Storia and it's relatively light. So I do believe, the Storia is 4-wheel drive, ain't it? Oh, joy. Way to give him the advantage. My car's already understeering like no tomorrow, so... And I've got racing tires on. Let's put it in dirt. Oh, God. Okay, hopefully there's no more dirt. Because now I can hopefully catch up. Get him on the inside. Perfect. That was a very rough start, but now that we're on tarmac, should be good for a little bit. Although I'm expecting more dirt, I really am. Because I love doing that. Damn, that's a long second gear. Get to 110. I really didn't think the gearing would be that long, so yeah, that's news to me. There we go. Even with the terrible, terrible start, still win. So it's like 40,000 or something like that. Shouldn't have been much. 30,000, I think. I didn't actually see how much I had. Oh well. Tofu Maniac is up next. True. 11. Okay, because I didn't know if it was the 8085 or the 8086. So, anyway. Let's keep it going. Keep the victories going. Now, I wouldn't mind having a fully maxed out Mazda 3 by the time we get to the first boss, at least. Use him as a little bit of a barricade there. Not that that's going to help me for this corner up here. Brakes. And we're good. I want to say this is also a tribute to Takumi from Initial D, but 1, he's an 11, and 2, we're not in Haruna. But his name is Tofu Maniac, so... I think they wanted to, but then they decided never mind. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, that's another victory. Slightly quicker than the previous one. By what, like 4 seconds? I think that one ended after a minute and a second, so... Who's the last guy over here? Oh, high five with Daihatsu Koppen. This will be easy. This is not going to be difficult at all. Oh, right. I didn't do that. Shoot. Seeing the Daihatsu Koppen here somehow made me think of it. I didn't start the game with the Honda Beat. Darn it. I completely forgot to do that. Oh well. If I remembered that, I would have probably started with the Honda Beat again. Just for a laugh. Even though it's not a bad car, but having the power that this has definitely outclasses it. Plus I think it'll make the first stage boss quite a bit easier using this. A little bit of a sudden twitch there. But who knows? Oh, actually, wait. I do believe one of the medals is the like a lightweight, less than 1,000 kilos, and I think it's under 1 liter. There's an under 1 liter cup as well. So yeah, we could just use the Beat for that, or anything else, maybe. I don't know. I want to do at least one race with a Beat, so got to bring that car back, right? Oh, we have a supporter here. Interesting. And it's a drift event. Honda City Turbo. I do believe it was a comment. Somebody posted on another video I watched. I doubt it was a video of my own. I can't remember. But they ended up saying, do not diss the Honda City Turbo here. It's actually quite good. And I did try it at one point. It's actually surprisingly not bad. For what you would think. It's actually pretty good. That's another one it's actually not bad to start the game with. Even though, yeah, power-wise, it's okay. It's having that light weight that's really, really good. I think turns pretty good as well. Not much understeer from what I noticed. Damn it. Too soon. I thought I could get away with it. There we go. Not that I really need more points, but as long as I can double the score requirement, that's all I care about. There we go. Damn it. Probably should shift down though. So we've doubled the points and we're certainly faster. Oh, shit. Yep. That's what I get for right at the low end, or basically the end of the drift, kind of tapping the counter steer there, and that was enough. I really want to get rid of that sudden twitch, but I really just don't know how. Again, the only way I've seemed to figure out how to combat it is no camber at the front. And I probably should lower the toe. I don't know. Maybe that's also partly the reason why. But then again, I can't corner with all that toe to begin with, so it's a trade-off, I guess. So, that's 2 runs of nighttime. I'll do one more, even though we're about to pass the half-hour mark. Oh, the Hakone Magari license. Awesome. So, I'm going to do that, actually, because I do believe I'm going to get one off. I'm hoping. Oh, wait, no, I can't even do that because it's raining. Dang it. Well, looks like we're doing that next episode. Anyway, back to nighttime. Can't do anything to the car. Don't have enough money for it. So, who's here in Hakone? Like, probably... Oh, there's 3 people. I was going to say there's probably like 2. And more drifting. So, 10 corners, 6,000 points again. That's completely doable. I'm amazed that actually didn't fail me, considering I did also tap the wall at the end. So I can't tell you how many times I've done that, where I've cleared the corner and then slightly brushed it on the end, and even though half the car was across the line, it didn't count it. So yeah, I'm amazed that that counted. Anyway, we have the point requirement. And we're double the points, provided I don't tap a wall. Brilliant. So I'm just going to drive to the end. Definitely want to buy better brakes. Definitely. But there we go, we cleared it by 13 seconds. We doubled his total and we're 13 seconds faster. Holy crap. I didn't think he'd do that bad. But then again, I did drive half the thing without doing anything, so... That's another car I'm tempted to get right here. A Sunny truck. I did mention it to a friend of mine and he told me, why would you? That's not going to be a good vehicle to use. But it would be interesting nonetheless, so... I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video with that. Or at least turn it into like a time attack. Actually, I think it'd be pretty hilarious to turn that into a drift car. That would be interesting. I'll have to think on that one. But if I do turn it into a drift car, if I'm going to be putting the GT wing on it, it's going to go in that weird spot on top of the roof, right above the back window. So it's a bit strange. I can't remember if that's actually the better place to put a wing on a pickup truck. I can't actually remember. Because I do know having the bed at the back actually creates a low pressure zone. I do know about that. So maybe having the wing up there is the right place. I have no idea. If anybody actually knows about that, feel free to correct me in the comments. Because I would not mind knowing about that. Because then it won't be as strange to me seeing it. Because I know the Suzuki Carry does it as well. I believe the Midget does as well. Where it has it right there above the back window. Instead of all the way at the back of the vehicle, so... yeah. Anyway, this race is done. Cross the line. And we'll take care of this last guy. And move on to Hiroshima. RZ1, and I believe that's a Nissan? Yes, it is a Nissan. It's a shame it's front-wheel drive, because I actually wouldn't mind using it as a starter car. But again, front-wheel drive, Oh well. There's actually quite a few cars I would not mind using, but a whole bunch of them are like, why did you have to be front-wheel drive? I wouldn't mind if turned you into like a drift car or something like that. And then just front-wheel drive is like, oh, way to ruin it. I probably could add more braking pressure to the back. It'll help make the back end step out just a bit more. I'll have to tweak that setting later. I'm not going to waste my time and do it now. Even though it's a simple fix, but oh well. Another easy victory. And on to Hiroshima. For the third time. Well, fourth if you count the medal. Oh, just a small team here. And there's the other car I wouldn't mind grabbing my hands on. R30. Or is it the 31? Nope, it is the R30. I do believe she's the only team leader with it. Or rival in general with it. I can't remember. There may be a second one. But if it is just her, that's a shame. Considering I wouldn't mind having a decent battle against her. Considering, well, her car. But like the other team leaders, once you pass her, she gives up. Now, it would be interesting to have her become my friend, because then I get access to her car, and I'm curious just how she has it set up. Now, I don't know if the AI actually have any of that stuff with like transmission settings, tow, camber, that sort of thing, or if it's all like stock for every single car, whatever the stock value is. So whether or not it's different between each rival, no idea. That would be very interesting to figure out as well. If I can somehow figure that out, I don't know. Because I don't believe you can, yeah, you can't tune their vehicle. So I don't think you can even check their settings. And now we cruise. Considering, yep, she's given up. Now I would go on the appropriate side of the road, but we are in Japan, so the wrong side of the road is the right side of the road. Not that I need to do this, but the hell, why not? Just something random, I guess. So anyway, that's tonight finished. I'm surprised FR Benchmark didn't make an appearance again. I can't remember what his... I think he comes out on certain days. I don't remember. But anyway, back to daytime. 22 wins, no losses. Okay, above anything, you've gained the commanding air of a racer. Ah, the Hakone Slasher is here. So we'll have to accept that. But first, I'm just going to go through the information. And I believe it's 50,000 to race them. EK10 March is here, and of course Hakone Nanamagari, because I've got 2 medals. I think you need 1 or 2 medals to get that unlocked. I can't remember the exact number. But we did get the EK10 March, and that's not a bad one either to grab. But that's going to wrap it up for this episode. We'll take care of the Hakone Slasher next episode. So with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.